All right, welcome back to part three. Hopefully you guys had time to answer these three and also this last one specifically. Remember that when we are um, simplifying fractions, we need to make sure that we are simplifying them as far as we can, but also noticing that if the bottom number is larger than the top and we reduce, it's never going to end up being a whole number. Okay, it's always going to be less than 1. So when we reduce this 6/8, okay, our common factor was 2, dividing both by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 3/4 is as simple as it gets. It cannot go any further, so that is our answer, 3/4. Okay, let's try some more challenging ones. Let's start with D. Okay, first thing, let's figure out what's happening to the variable. So T is being divided by 3 first. And then secondly, it is being subtracted by 9. Notice we know that that's happening because this division, obviously in our order of operations, division comes before subtraction. So this division of the t has to happen before subtraction. That's why we know the order of the do-undo. Okay. Now to undo a subtracting by 9, we have to add 9. And to undo a dividing by 3, we have to multiply by 3. Okay. Simple enough. Now that I know my steps, it should be fairly straightforward. So we have t divided by 3. Let me just rewrite it. Minus 9 equals negative 5. Okay. So let's draw a line here and simplify. First thing in my undo, remember I start from bottom to top. I need to add 9. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Okay, this cancels this out.
Custodian, please call the main office.
All I have left is t divided by 3. Okay, negative 5 plus 9 signs are opposite. We subtract, take the sign of the bigger number. And 9 is bigger in this case, so I've got a positive 4. My undo second step was multiply by 3. So I'm going to do that to both sides. Remember, we have to do it to both sides to make sure our equation stays balanced. Anytime we do opposites, they cancel out. All I'm left with is my t, and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, let's do one more. Let's try f. So f is a little bit different in that, remember when we talked about if we have a fraction, then what's happening here is this is being grouped together. And what that means is we have to look at what's happening outside first and then go in. So the first thing I need to undo here is this divide by 3. So first thing that's happening to this whole thing is actually the k plus 8, because that is grouped together first. Remember, parentheses come first. So this is grouped together first, which means the add 8 is actually the first thing that's happening to the k. Then after that, the divide by 3. Remember, fraction bar means divide. So to undo that, the first step I'm going to have to do is multiply by 3. And the second step I'm going to have to do is subtract by 8. So a little bit different than what we've been looking at so far, which is a good thing because then we kind of understand different ways that this could look. So k plus 8. And like I said, this is all in parentheses divided by 3. And that equals 2. Okay, so let's simplify. Again, following our undo column going from bottom to top. So the first thing I need to do is multiply by 3 on both sides. Okay, well, if I have a 3, these are opposites. All I have left is my k plus 8. You could keep that in parentheses if you want, but you really don't need to at this point. 2 times 3 is 6. Last step is to subtract by 8. Again, all of these steps and all this work I'm showing is what I would expect you to show on a homework, quiz, or test. Positive 8, negative 8, those cancel out. We just have k left. 6, take away 8. We're taking away a larger number, so we know we're getting into the negatives, and my k is equal to negative 2. Okay, you guys will have a chance to work on all 3 of these on your own. I will post the notes when this lesson goes up so you can check your answers, and good luck on the homework.